What's up guys and welcome to my channel, Flame with 4. In this video we're going to do the Mike Lane Bonnet Mod. So the Mike Lane Bonnet Mod involves basically taking your bonnet apart again if you have already done it. If you haven't and you're lucky enough to not have to already have done the DeLorean, then you will be okay to be able to do this without having to take it apart first. So let's find out what comes in the kit. So this is a very must-have piece. I'm telling you, this is going to make the DeLorean look so much better, and it's going to tidy up that boot space and make it look really, really cool. So first of all, we need to take out the first piece. So that's going to be the carpet that's going to go on the bonnet itself. We then also have another piece which kind of covers up all the tools and the foam insert which goes around the tire itself. And then we have the foam insert itself and all the little tools that come with it. I have some people modify the little tools with coloured handles and things like that, so I mean you can go ahead and do that if you like, but this is just a close-up detail look of the little cutouts. So you see that so much detail has gone into this. So this sits in the wheel well, so obviously where the spare wheel goes, and then that piece sits on the bonnet. And then we're going to just quickly insert the little toolkits just so you can kind of see where they go and how cool they look once they're put into place. So I'm just going to go ahead and place those in. So instead of me losing them, I mean I can keep them in the packaging obviously, but instead of losing them, what I tend to do is just place them in there out of the way first. They're just so cool. Even the little pliers that you can see there, they actually move backwards and forwards. So that is just so cool. I had to actually push them together a little bit just to get them to go into the foam insert themselves. But you know, he's gone into so much detail with this. It's just such a great piece. Right, so we're just going to go ahead and finish popping those into place, and then we're going to move on to show you how to actually install the carpet piece. Obviously I've seen a few videos where people are struggling to put them on. I'm just going to show you that it's actually quite nice and easy to do if you just if you kind of know how, and if you do it in a way that I'd show you in this video. So first of all, we're just going to pop that into the floor well. Now we've got our complete kit, so we're going to just put that in there and just kind of show you what it looks like with it in place. So there you are. Looks very good. It definitely finishes it off. I mean, it does look quite boring without it, so I would recommend getting this kit, definitely 100%. I think the detail he's gone into is just out of this world. Right, so this is kind of like a little cover which you can put on, which just covers everything up. Once we haven't actually got the spare wheel yet in the issues, so we will get to that eventually, and that just kind of covers it up, which I think is a shame really, but you know, it kind of adds to it, so it's really good. But it just, once you lift that up and show the detail off, once the model's done and you go and show this off to people, I mean, it's just gonna make the DeLorean what it is. Right, so the next thing we need to do is strip down this bonnet. If you haven't done already, remember I said you should be okay. So the first thing we need to do is take off this sort of cross frame in the middle and undo all the screws there. If you have got the gas struts on the sides that hold the bonnet up and down, you will need to also remove those to be able to get that sort of cross frame off. And then once you've got those two side things off and you've taken all the bolts out, please try not, the screws out, sorry, please try not to lose the screws. So there you go, so that's off there. So just put that somewhere safe. And as you can see, all my screws are scattered around, but they're in the position that they are when I took them off, so that I kind of know where they go. Right, so the first thing you need to do is kind of offer it up to the bonnet itself, make sure it fits. So I'll just show you there. So just make sure it goes into place. He's cut it very well, so you shouldn't really need to do any modifying or any tweaking to it. All it should just be is a peel and go. So there are different techniques to doing this. You can peel it, put it down, and then obviously slide it across as you're doing it. But I prefer to just, if you just get the whole backing off like this, so just peel the backing off, just be careful not to rip it. There you go. And then once you've done that, I just threw it on the floor, you can put it in the bin. But what I did is lined up the part where the gas struts go on, so the little brackets where the gas struts go on, just line that up first because it's a good guide to where the carpet needs to go. And then once you've done that, pull it tight and then push it down into place at the sides. Make sure you don't get any bubbles in. And then from the center, work your way out. So working out any of the imperfections, push it around the parts where it needs to go, and just flatten it out as much as you can. And then it's as simple as that. So that is now absolutely flat and laid down. So that's it. Once you've done that, you will then need to start to assemble it and put it all back together. So to do that, obviously, if you are doing your issues, you can go and watch the bonnet issue where obviously we put the bonnet together. So we'll leave the link up the top there. So if you are doing that and you're new to that, then you can do that afterwards. But all you would need to do is just replace every screw that you've taken out, which we're going to do so now. And then you'll need to replace those side gas struts as well. And you should have a bonnet that looks like this. So you've got to admit that that looks so much better than it did before, before we had it on there, before we even thought about this carpet. So this carpet just makes it just look unique. It makes it look excellent. It just makes it look how it should look. So there you go. There you have it. So that's that. So I'm just going to show you a couple of videos of me when I put it back on. So this is it back into position. So that is the carpet itself. I haven't put the bottom tray in yet, so we'll move on to put the bottom tray in a moment. So once you place that in, you should have something that looks like this, which is really awesome. There you go. So it just kind of just doesn't make it look basic anymore. It just makes it look really, really authentic, very good. It just makes it look how it should do. This is probably a bit of kit that should have been in the DeLorean in the first place. If you want to get a Mike Lane mod, I will leave all links in the description below, guys. Thanks for watching. You've been watching Flame with a Thought. I'll see you guys on the next one. Take care now.